You don't ever know what's going to happen with an election. You can hope and plan, and when stuff goes down, you got to make a decision. We're not going to know jack until January 20th, until he's in. You're not going to know what's going to happen, and is no point, in my opinion, is no point in working yourself into a lather over it. I don't know if you agree, but I'm like, okay, I'm not going to yell at the TV until I know what I'm yelling about.
Boys. Now everybody's on some cooler heads shall prevail. It's been 3 weeks of these people just perioding all over the place. But the pivot began quite a while back. All right, all these nut jobs, all these women who was sitting there screaming, my rights, we gonna be in chains by the end of the month, and how dare we have no more rights. Oh my goodness, we need to become handmaid tales. We're gonna start the 4B movement. I mean, that, guys, I did my videos, and that was about it. I'm not going to sit there and just continuously go over and over the same thing because they operate in a hive mind. But there is a message behind everything that I'm saying right now. First off, let's go with the originate, the first one. Hold on. Shh. That's right. We're not starting, but we're taking it on over to Anna Kasparian, who it took getting sexually assaulted. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and play essay in this little weird game that the internet had demands that we play. No, she got sexually assaulted and then was like, oh wait, yeah, these policies are absolutely horrible. Yeah, duh, no shit. And that's one of the reasons why I refuse to take these people seriously, and I suggest that you do the same. Her, Jank, who I got a little video on, yeah, all these people have been wrong. They've been wrong this entire time, and I sincerely doubt that they've changed their ideologies at all. I don't think now suddenly because we have a new president, well, they're just all they're all maggot out or anything else like that. I don't think any of it's genuine. I think it's the pivot. I think, oh wait, yeah, you lost the majority as well. It come to find out, you, like, the American public thinks you're wrong, and so now you want to pivot. But ultimately, it comes down to this being just the grift. It's now the new grift. Oh, now we're enlightened now. No, they're not. They just want to go where the money is. But Anna, what do you got for us, sweetie?
I think that politics has substituted religion to some extent. People have almost like this religious zealotry toward their political beliefs. And when that happens, it's really difficult to have a conversation with someone without it immediately devolving into allegations of bad faith,
But here's the thing, Anna. That was the case back in 2015 and 2016. Before all of this bullshit happened, the pandemic and Trump's presidency and ascension, what have you, all of these things were still true back then when you were screaming how you were better than everybody else. And I genuinely believe she holds on to that belief.
Lying, deception, all sorts of things. And so maybe that's part of it. But honestly, I didn't really notice this as an issue in America until Donald Trump was running for president and then after he got elected as president. And I am 1,000,000% guilty of honestly allowing him to kind of break my brain for a little bit.
He didn't do anything. That was you, sweetie, because you were a cultist. You were the zealot of which you speak. You still are. I'm not buying it. The rest of the internet and a lot of people who I actually respect are sitting there like, oh well, TYT is enlightened. My goodness, TYT is now, they're on the right side. And no. As far as I'm concerned, I stopped watching them. Probably about in 2017, so I stopped watching them years ago, and I can't recommend you stop watching them enough, because all you're getting now is the opinions and thoughts of the losers, the opinions and thoughts of people who can maintain this idea that, regardless of what they think or how they think, that because they now climb in with the majority, oh well, now Now, you know what I'm saying? They still believe that they are better than you. Much better.
Because I saw him as such a significant threat.
Which he never was. Let's be real, Anna. Let's be real. All of Hollywood and all of media, we've known Donald Trump longer than all of you. Which is why watching 2015 and 2016 was so frustrating for someone like me. Like, I'm sitting there like, you guys love Donald Trump. What's the problem? They were all told not to like Donald Trump. They were all told, oh my goodness, he's all these horrible things. You all brought in to the bullshit. And now you expect to maintain credibility as seeing how that whole glamour has been broken? Fuck you. Speaking of which, let's finish this on off with the Great Big Buffalo. Because he's been the one doing the hardest turn. And it's just the funniest thing to watch. He was sitting there with Alan Lichtman, the guy who got all the polls wrong. And he started screaming at him, you were wrong. So were you. Golly, I wanted to scream that at this man so loudly. He's like, yo, you were wrong. Started jangling the keys, and all the right is sitting there like, yay, go, Cenk, go. And it's like, nah, he's fucking a moron too. It took him literally until the election results for him to finally go, well, the left populace and the right populace. Like, nah, fuck out of here, bro. Seriously. Anybody that's still taking him seriously, who still watches these people and are believing that you're getting straight up and down just the purest political unbiased analysis that you can possibly receive is bullshit. Everybody just read the tea leaves. You lost. Your whole side, everything you were screaming, he's a fascist, he's a dictator, he's gonna be like, he was going off. Cenk was going off on Trump. And now, well, you know, I mean, I gotta be very demure, very mindful. Like, man, hard pass. But let's finish this up by hearing what he has to say.
Definitely be done. By the way, RFK's anti-corruption plank was also excellent.
Wow.
A convention where the states called a convention in the Constitution to propose an amendment to get big money out of politics. Mm-hmm. Everybody talks about draining the swamp and anti-corruption, and no one ever does anything about it.
Trump was literally saying it in 2015, and you sat there and you shat all over him, Cenk. You're full of shit. You really are. New media, do me a favor. Don't make the same mistake that legacy media did. Legacy media sat there like every year they would get things wrong, and then everyone would pretend as if these people know exactly what the fuck they're talking about. And it slowly whittled away at their credibility until a point where now, you know, legacy media is scrambling. MSNBC is going to be under new ownership. CNN under new ownership. All the legacy media outlets have to pivot, because instead of informing us and allowing us to make our own decisions, they swore, particularly through the Obama administration, that the media could create the news and frame the narrative and push things in whatever way that they so desired. And you know what? For a few years it worked, particularly during 2020. Oh, it worked. But that's the thing about these types of tricks. They can only work once. Continue.
You put together that convention supported by the right wing and the left wing, and you actually propose an amendment to get money out of politics. That is the one amendment that can pass. 3/4 of the states have to say yes, they can and they will, especially if Trump bullies them. Trump is excellent at bullying, and it could be used for political advantage. If Trump does that, he'll be a demigod. He will walk out of office as the most...
This man has been wrong about everything. And here we are, 3 weeks from out from the election, and he's still speaking as if he should have the type of authority and position that, honestly, no. Trigonometry, you should have sat there and said, nigga, you've been wrong. You've done absolutely nothing but get things wrong. And now that the circumstances have changed, you know what they say? They have changed. Fuck off forever, Cenk. Seriously. So guys, with that being said, we're wrapping this one up. I just think it's really, really funny that all these people, they have no more credibility. We just gonna land on you, Anna, here, because just gonna finish this up right here with you, because you are the best looking person here in this entire video. So, guys, stop. These people have no credibility. Where to get your information from? New York Post. Freaking, that's literally the only unbiased one that I can think of. Like, the local one is RLS. You know, seek out your local media, seek out varying different opinions, and always come to your own, as I always encourage, because these folks, all these people who sit here on the internet are now, they're making the exact same mistake that legacy media did, in sitting there saying, oh, well, they're redeemed now. Good on you, Anna. Good on you, Jake. Nah, fuck off. Seriously, go away. Because you were wrong. You've been wrong this entire time, and your opinions have proven themselves to be utterly fucking useless. But you may disagree. That's what comment sections are for. Till the next one.